Welcome back, guys, to Sabrina's Teenage Witch Tarot. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I kind of needed to take some time to get back, with everything that's been going on. I don't want to read when I don't feel like I'm even connected to my own energy. Because it makes it a lot harder to connect to the collectives accurately or positively. And I always want to give you guys really positive vibes and the most accurate of readings. So I've been taking care of me. I really hope everyone's been doing the same. I'm gonna light our candle. And I didn't do a pre-shuffle for you guys today, so I want us to, I'm going to be doing, it's almost like, we're almost going to be doing like a pre-shuffle together. Like I'm going to be doing short readings for the entire collective, for each zodiac. What normally would be my pre-shuffles to get an idea of what's been going on with you guys, like how you guys have been feeling. This isn't a joint YouTube. It's filled with lavender for some calming. I'm just lighting everything, some incense, some Palo Santos, my candle, really clearing the energies. I have eucalyptus going in my diffuser, so really cleansing, healthy type, really healthy cleansing type energy, type sense. They're very, I want to say, well, we don't need cards yet, we haven't even, we're going to go in order, so from Aries to my Pisces, we're going to just go in order. If the reading doesn't resonate, then it may not be for you, which is okay, or check out your rising sign, your sun, moon, and rising sign. You can also email me at sabrinatheteenagewitch@gmail.com if you want me to check out your birth chart. You just have to let me know what your what time you were born, where you were born, and your birth date. But yeah, I want to see where you guys are all at, because I don't want to start doing the longer zodiac readings without getting an idea of just where the collective is at. And how I do that is in the pre-shuffle, is going through each zodiac one by one and really just getting a glimpse of how you guys have been doing. So what I'm going to be doing here is what I normally do with my two decks is I do a he said, she said spread. So I have my feminine and the masculine, or that's interchangeable. It's more of you and then their energy. Whereas today I think I'm not going to do feminine or masculine. I'm not going to be doing he said, she said. I'm going to be doing conscious and unconscious. So this is going to be what you're feeling on the surface, and then maybe what's happening subconsciously if spirit wants to tell us anything about that. And to be fair, I had no really, we'll see how that goes, because A, had never done that before, and B, had no calling to do that until now. So that could be something that's trying to guide me there, or okay, I'm gonna get into the reading. I feel like I've talked a lot, so I apologize. Eucalyptus smells so fresh. Okay, so we're starting with Aries, and we have here the World, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands. So you're really feeling you're feeling on top of the world. Like, you're feeling like you can conquer the world. You're being very introspective. You're really trying to make the most of your situations. You're kind of looking within, finding your understanding of the cosmos and whatever a god is to you. However, you're also feeling like you're needing to make a decision. Like, you're feeling like you're wanting to go on new adventures. You're getting a little restless. You're wanting to start to like explore. It's like with these 3 cards here, like to me and the world, like you're really ready to just explore, like really to jump off the cliff, jump into something new. You're really, really passionate, but you're also really, really in tune with yourself. You're really in tune with your higher self. You've really been listening to your higher self, and it's telling you that you're needing to explore and to expand that power that you know that you have, and yeah, you're feeling like you're a lot of options. Like, you don't necessarily know if those are the options you want, but you're ready to like look for new opportunities, and you have a lot of new opportunities, whether that be among work or with people. But very, very powerful energy. You have 4 major arcanas, so big changes, big shifts, big things, big energy that's leading you. I very much, I like it. So that's great, Aries. We're gonna move on to Taurus. So let's see. I mean, honestly, that's great. That's great to see, Aries. I do like doing the longer readings, however, because I feel like there could have been so much more, especially with 4 major arcana. Whoa, Taurus. That like half the deck. It's not what I want. Okay. 3 of emotions, really wanted to come out. The Hierophant again. Yeah, I feel like that may be, I mean, we'll see. This is only the second. Okay. So you got the 5 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the 3 of Emotions. So you're a little back and forth. The Hierophant to me is pretty Taurian. I don't know if that's a word, but Taurian energy. So you are also really just focusing on your higher self. Really starting to listen to your higher self. And also what I mean by that too, especially with you guys, because you're sandwiched between 2 like kind of two opposite cards, with like the 3 of Cups being that of emotion and being in tune and celebratory, and the 5 of Swords being similarly opposite. Meaning like basically those energies, if you reversed, being super down on yourself, really in your head, really just like fighting your thoughts type deal, and almost like in need of an olive branch to be extended within your own mind. Okay. So there's love here. I feel like you're, in your unconscious mind, I feel like you're balancing opposing energies. You're having to silence, or not silence, because I don't really like, you don't want to silence your emotions or your thoughts, because they're there and they're important and they're telling you things. So listen to them, but you're trying to balance your thoughts with the celebratory thoughts. You're trying to be like, you're trying to give power to the positive thoughts as much as you give power to the negative thoughts, and that is how you achieve the balance. And I definitely see that too with the Lovers here. The Lovers is the card of the Gemini, so definitely like those twins I see here. Even if you're not a Gemini, that there's still that like need to balance yourself, and I see that here with the Lovers and these two cards at the top. That's what's happening, trying to balance the negative. However, I definitely see love here. Really just powerful love, again with the Lovers, but the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Somebody may be giving more than the other in the relationship, just because there's a Knight and a Queen. So you guys, there could be like a differencing of a power dynamic here, or a differencing in give and take, one giving more than the other, and that too could be causing this imbalance that's coming up in the conscious. However, you're not aware of this. You're too busy feeling like you're having to give more in all of your energy, but it's leaving you in this imbalanced state. So just remember to fill your cup always, and to not necessarily worry about the Knight like so much, to worry about the person, the people you're giving to as much. Worry about yourself, and you'll be able to find that balance a little bit easier. I hope that was helpful, Taurus. We're going to move on to Gemini. What's going on with the Gemini's conscious awareness? What's going on with the Gemini conscious? I also just want to let you know, these are both, these are both Chris Ann decks. They look different. However, this is the Light Seer, this is the Muse Tarot. One of them you can tell is legit, and the other one is not. I accidentally bought a bootleg. You can tell the difference in the quality. There's fake people selling these things, so I've built a relationship with the cards and I've cleansed them, so I will keep them. But make sure if you are buying cards to try and buy them straight from the publisher. Like, don't go on like Etsy, because that's what happened with mine. I just want to let you guys know that. Okay, Gemini. Oh, okay. Geminis feel like they're feeling good. They're seemingly vocal. Yeah. I'm so happy so far with these pre-shuffles, because I mean, I know we are only the third one, but when I was doing these in the beginning of quarantine, I just really felt so drained by the energies that were going on. Like, they just weren't, they were so chaotic. So, Gemini, you have the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So you're feeling so connected to those around you. So connected to those, to your family and to your friends. I feel like people must come to you with the Empress here, and just the light that's shining out of her bosom. I would say you must be the light for a lot of people, but and this Queen of Wands energy, just this powerful, I would almost say like serene energy with these three cards up here, just really handling things in strides and with such poise. People are really looking at you like you're doing something right, and you're feeling good too. I would say you're healing your heart chakra for sure with the Four and the Empress, and it's rewarding. Like you're reaping the rewards of that work that you've been doing, because this doesn't just come to those who don't, do that work. So, and in your unconscious, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, so that's just such, everything you want is going to be given to you, everything you worked towards, and a lot of that is going to be fulfilled in like tenfold, in the sense of like not even another card is wanting to come out. So I'm just going to take these two because they are so great with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. It's just such happiness and abundance and just fulfillment in all aspects of life. And really, that's all I'm going to give you, Gemini, because that is a really, really beautiful, beautiful reading. So we're going to go on to Cancer. See how you Cancerians are doing. And let me know, too, if you like the filming of the pre-shuffle, or if you just want like your zodiac video, because we're here to grow together. But I feel like some people do like seeing the behind the scenes of these things. But let me know if it's your cup of tea. Nine of Pentacles, so you're really independent, Cancer. You're really working on yourself, really building your own future, really content with that as well. Ooh, ooh. These cards are so beautiful. Okay. These are okay. So, Cancer, you're really listening to yourself. I think you're paying attention to your own thoughts and transforming them, and going like throwing fire to the wind. I hear wild horses. I hear wild horses for you, Cancer. And I mean, the Chariot is the card of Cancer, so this really does make sense for you. But yeah, I see you definitely listening to yourself, putting yourself first. You're not getting lost in the babble of everyone else's opinions and how they're doing things and how they think you should be doing them. You're much more in tune with yourself and your own wants. Yeah, the Chariot is underneath the deck. So Cancer, you showed up to your reading. I definitely feel like, though, for you, it is a learning process. This could be a new journey that you're embarking on with the Ace of Swords and the Fool. And although it's one that's going to be fruitful, it's one that you do find hard with the Five of Pentacles. You're finding that it could alienate you from people that you find really important, or like lock you out of the door per se. However, this is more of a passing feeling, not necessarily the feeling, because you do know that with the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands, like, I know you know that this is what gives you freedom, is by following your own voice, following your own journey, allowing your intuition and your gut and your own thoughts and what you know is best for you. That's what's going to lead you to where you want to be, and fulfillment in any way with this Nine of Pentacles. But with the Five of Pentacles, I do see you struggling with this. It's a learning process for you. Okay. But Wild Horses by Natasha Bedingfield, if you are so interested. And we move on to Leo. Such a beautiful card. Okay, so Leos, you're really in tune with yourself and your higher spirit, and your third eye. You're going through quite the transformation. It may be really uncomfortable transformation. You're the king. You're showing up as the King of Swords. So you're very clear. You're making good decisions that are right for you. You have clarity in whatever it is that you were unsure about. And as I say that, however, you do have anxiety about it, like a lot. Maybe not sleeping at night, worried about these changes, really, anxious. However, which is, I would say would be blocking these decision processes, or that they could be made with rash or not like properly thought out. Like, the King of Swords is here almost to tell you to silence the Nine of Voices and to trust your intuition, because the Nine of Swords is just that fear mongol trying to keep you where you are, try to keep you down. Yeah, okay. I normally wouldn't take all of these, there's quite a few, but the King of Swords is here again. So definitely, like, I think you need to trust your thoughts. You're being very protective of your energy, and you're being very protective of your heart, and it's kind of keeping you back. So you are meant to go on this journey and to evolve and to find like you have options in love and you're meant to go and explore them, but you're halting yourself by safeguarding. So trust what you've been feeling is going to lead you in the right direction. That's what I have for you, Leo. Okay, gonna move on to Virgo. So much love. I've had the Lovers. I've never had the Lovers so often show up in a reading, even a collective one. Like people on Tinder more often, like so Virgo, you have the Empress, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So I would be saying you're probably in your head a little bit, but not necessarily in a bad way. You're manifesting good things. Ooh, maybe indulging in some bad habits. Definitely worried, definitely scared. Okay. I would definitely say you guys are feeling quite a bit with these Ace of Emotions. You're possibly feeling overwhelmed, and you're maybe having futile thoughts, I would say. Yeah, you're going through quite a few changes. Like, so much so that, like, it's, like, overwhelming the amount of changes you're going through. And you almost don't know how to, you've never experienced the things you're going through at the moment. You're not knowing how to take, how to like, so Virgos, my experience with Virgos, very much like to have a plan, be in charge, relatively a controlling attitude, and like I said, very very type A is really all I can say, and not going through experiences that you haven't gone through before. You're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling like you don't know how to plan for those things, or that you don't have enough knowledge. So you're exploring you're exploring how to gain that knowledge, learning a lot of new things. And you are okay. You're appearing to others that you're really okay, but underneath it you're kind of like running from your problems, feeling really overwhelmed, really like big changes, and maybe sort of indulging in things that aren't good for you, just because so much is happening that you have to like resort back to those old habits to make you feel safer. However, you are relying on your friends, and you're headed to new directions, and things are changing for you in the better, but it's just important, Virgo, for you to take care of yourself and to indulge in some self-care. And whether that means to not have like the third margarita, or not to have the 6th cup coffee, like that is part of that self-care. It's not just constantly indulging just because in the name of self-care. That makes sense. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Kind of have to like break those strings that are binding you to old or bad habits. And also maybe having to write in order to be a little bit more self-aware and recognize those bad habits. Because we can't fix something we don't know we have. I'm going to go on to Libra. Hi, Libras. So lots of transformations, that's for sure. Yeah. Lots and lots of transformation, Libras, with death, the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. You are really taking control of your life. You're like taking the reins, or the bull by the horns, and you're really just being like, nah, this is what's for me. I'm moving towards things that I know are for me. You're kind of like being, you're kind of like that seed you planted. You're kind of, the seeds you planted, you're ready to follow those. You're not taking anybody's crap anymore. You're listening to your heart, you're listening to your wants and your needs, and you're having a good time doing it. You're taking control of your life. Okay. So with the Wheel of Fortune, things are turning in your favor. Yeah, it's really just what I've been saying, Libra. You're taking the bull by the horns. You're be in control of your life. You're changing your life. You're making decisions that are best for you and your well-being. You're having a good time doing so, and it's tens across the board type deal. Like doing that, prioritizing yourself, your wants, your needs, your passions. The universe is hearing you and being like, yes, they're ready for amazing things and gifts because of the work that they've been doing. And that balance of that, you're balancing that, the light and the dark, because sometimes the dark has a bad rap, that shadow side, when realistically that is where like creativity and like acceptance of yourself starts. And I feel like you've been doing that work and you're starting to see the universe give you gifts because of it. If anybody needs any clarity of what I mean or has any questions, specific questions, you can leave a comment down below and I can like further explain what I mean. Because I mean, I am me and you are you, and you don't necessarily always understand what I'm saying or what the cards mean, and maybe I can be too vague, so leave a comment and I can help further. It's too many cards. Oh, I guess it's not. So, Scorpios. We have the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So, you are Wheel of Fortune twice. And the Knight of Wands twice. Your reading feels similar to the Libra's reading in the sense of like you're listening to yourself. You are independent, you are listening to yourself, you're doing what's best for you, running towards the things that give you, that burn the passion in your soul, and by doing so, fortune is on your side. The world is on your side. If you felt like it wasn't before, it will be now. Though the tables are turning for you and you are on top. And honestly, Scorpio, that's all I got for you. Another card doesn't want to come out, and that to me also means that this reading is accurate as is, and I don't want to give you more information to muddle it. So, I know it's short, but sorry. It's still a good reading, Scorpio. Please do take it with love. We move on to Sagittarius. I hope I did miss you guys. I did miss making the videos, but I really am glad I took the time off simply because, like, I think the collective needed the time to heal with the world. And I'm not saying that like we are healed or things are over, but I think there's more alignment within ourselves. And more understanding. Sagittarius, you get 2 extra cards fly out, and I'm gonna let them be because I think they want to be. But just know, and you showed up to your reading as Temperance underneath the deck. So you're kind of feeling pretty special, pretty on top of the world, pretty the star of the star. And you're getting shit done. You're persevering. You're doing you. And with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords too, like you're just no bullshit. You're honest. You're working on you. You're really I want to say you're staying in your own lane, but what I mean by that is you're taking care of you. Your energy is on you. And you're not taking bull from anyone else because like you, again, are listening to yourself. You're listening to your body, you're listening to your mind, and you're taking actions toward that. You're working hard on yourself and the things that you want to accomplish. You're planting your seeds. You're working on a new project, maybe a new passion project, and then you have the Lovers and the Hermit. So yeah, like I said, you're working on you. You're working on you, and people are noticing how that's changing your vibration by doing that work, by, like, you're in a hermit mode, but you're the center of attention. And what that means to me is you're raising your vibration by taking that time alone, listening to yourself, your thoughts and your body, and working on yourself. And then when you move into the world, or how you move in the world is noticed because of that work you've been doing in private. I see, yeah, this is definitely like a positive change type deal. That's what I have for you, Sag. I feel like too, I got a little tired by doing like the most with setting up like all of my crystals out and doing like 5 different oracle cards and like big readings. Like I really feel like if you watch other tarot videos on YouTube, like really do show them such love, because it really does take quite a bit of energy to pull stuff like that from so many different decks connecting with such a wide variety of people. So Queen of Wands, Capricorn, and the Ace of Cups. So lots of love, lots of winning. The Queen of Wands just feels like somebody who wins to me. Again, with these extra cards, I only want 3. You got the King of Cups. So like Capricorn, I would say you're doing really well. Got Death, so lots of changes. And you have the 4 of Wands. So positive changes, positive transformations. You may be a little uncomfy with these changes. So let's see unconsciously what's going on in your subconscious here. Because to the world, you're full of love. You're handling changes with really like with poise, with these King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Like you're being really diligent about what's getting done. You're still moving within your heart chakra, within compassion and with love. With the 4 of Wands, you definitely have friends and family who love you and who are helping you through this time and this transformation with Death, and then the 4 of Wands kind of like confirming that there is a transformation. It is a divine transformation with that 11:11 doorway type deal. Yeah. You got the High Priestess and the 9 of Cups, so definitely in tune with those emotions. Manifesting a lot, and that's coming from Ace of Pentacles. So you're manifesting a lot because you're making those changes, but you're doing so with such grace and such gratitude that the world is like, you are deserving of these gifts, and you're just going to get love and happiness and wishes coming true, and you're able to go through these transformations and be so poised because you are so in touch with your higher self, and you are connected to the divine, and you're having faith in the divine, and the divine is definitely I would say promoting you. Yeah, I really like your reading, Capricorn, and that's all I got for you. We're gonna do Aquarius. Okay, I barely shuffled, so I'm not gonna take that, but it was the Ace of Cups. Aquarius. This is a lot of cards. Not taking them. But there was a lot of major arcana, so you could be going through a lot of changes. Lots of potential changes for Aquarius. Again, Aquarius, I'm not taking this many cards. You're trying to be so vocal. I'm gonna have to take the reins and not just take what cards come flying out. I'm gonna have to take what's in top of the deck, because Aquarius, you're just trying to drop all of the cards. This is just a pre-shuffle, Aquarius. We're not doing a 20-minute reading here. Okay, so we got the moon. So things are going on that's, which is funny because I'm doing a conscious and subconscious reading. So whatever, I would say your unconscious could be in your forefront of your brain. You could be very much delving into your subconscious as of now, or as of late. You've been listening to your thoughts, to your heart, to how you've been feeling, and you've been trying to reconcile with the shadow sides of yourself, with the things that aren't always super present or in the front of your... Okay, I'm gonna take all of these cards, but you're still getting a quick reading, Aquarius, but like, because each time a gazillion cards keep flying out, like, you may have, I don't know why, but you got the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Swords, you have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So you're definitely in mixed emotions. I say that, and the Two of Pentacles comes out. Like, yeah, juggling for sure. I can definitely see like an up and down of it all. And I think that comes with the, well, it may come from actually a boy, or not a boy, but like a love interest that could be causing some of this. You could be pining over, maybe it's a long distance relationship and you're dreaming of traveling or going to visit and you're feeling stuck. On the surface, you're feeling grateful. You're definitely in your thoughts a lot. You're trying to battle feeling like trapped and like you can't do anything and like lacking, but you're also like kind of able to snap yourself out of it, remember your worth, remember your power, and in turn like having to settle those thoughts and remind yourself that you are like a badass. So yeah, so I feel like maybe you're an up and down in a emotion in relation, because you're wanting to, I feel like you're wanting this freedom and you're feeling like you're a little trapped and you're not able to maybe go see somebody you love, or maybe go experience things that you love, and you're having this up and down battle of having to settle your thoughts and be grateful and trying to keep your spirits high, but also giving space for your anxiety to live but not take over. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. And last but absolutely never least, we're going to do Pisces. you're feeling powerful. You're feeling like you can run towards the things that you are most passionate about. You're taking the reins of your life type deal, you know, you're almost like controlling the beast of life, which seems like a strange, I've never said that before, so that just came to me. And I think what that means is you're just in control of the chaos. Like, there's chaos, and you're on top of it. And if not, you're almost like leading it. You're like, yeah. What I mean by like you're leading the chaos, I don't mean like you're causing it. It just means like you're on top of it. Like you're really hanging on to the bull. You're kind of, and normally I would see the Ten of Swords as being someone who feels defeated. But in this deck I often find, especially with the Chariot, is in the sense of like it's laying down and letting it, like, not trying to control, not trying to control what's happening, just being on top of it instead, like being on top of the chaos and being able to juggle whatever it is that is being thrown at you, and just being able to ride with it. Okay. That may not be how you're feeling subconsciously, so let's see what's going on beneath the surface. You have 2 Ten of Swords, so definitely maybe rest a little. Got the 8 of Cups, the Son of Wands, the Star, and the 5 of Pentacles. So you're feeling like you have to protect your energy a lot more. You're having to, whatever that means to you, whatever you have, however you protect your energy. Some people meditate, or it, like in this card here, she's like literally surrounded by a bubble and being poked. So like you're having to make sure that you're zen enough, basically, that when people are trying to poke your bubble, you're not letting it penetrate your bubble. You're like still able to stay true to yourself, and you're leaving behind things that no longer serve you. No longer things that you've once loved, but are having to move on from. And you're on to better things, but you are still worried about those past decisions, and your past does still haunt you, but you're a beacon and full of hope, and in that sense, Spirit will reward you. You're just you're dealing, and you're going through it, and I would say you're going to be successful in whatever that is. So I hope you liked your readings. I know they were a little different today, and I know I've been gone for a while, so I'm excited to be back and be with you guys, and I hope everyone stays safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.